Hi, my name is Victor Sosa, and my career choice is a seminary teacher for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. The place I would like to work is called Academia Juarez, that is in Mexico. It's a church-owned school, and because it is a church school, they give seminary as a regular class. Currently, I don't know anybody who works there. I had friends who used to work there, but they don't work there anymore, and they told me it's a very spiritual place and a good place to work. So that is the reason why I want to work there. However, I know people who work in the church education system who can give me um, reference letters that I can send up to Academia Juarez and have the opportunity to be hired there. The schedule that a seminary teacher has in a church-owned school is pretty much the schedule that any other teacher would have, being from 7 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon. You get to teach around 30 hours a week with 10 hours of preparation, which is not bad. You have the opportunity to do a lot of work while you are working. So that's really good. The common stresses that you can find working at a church place is that you are evaluated constantly. You get monthly, quarterly, uh, semestral evaluations, so you're evaluated all the time. So you have to keep up with the good work. You have to keep up with current teaching trends. You have to present your lesson plans on time. You have to in your lesson plans you have to show teaching methods that you are using for your class. So it's really demanding to work as a teacher for the church. Um, you gotta be a role model for those kids that you teach to, and you have to be morally clean all the time. Um, as a church employee, you have to hold a temple recommend, so you have to keep the highest moral standards. So you have to be like on the spot you are on the spot all the time, and you have to do your best to be morally clean. The benefits that you receive in Mexico from the church are those offered by law. So you get government insurance, you get Infonavit, that's a loan that the government gives you in order to get a house. Um, and you get some other benefits like higher than what the law offers. One of them is a bonus that you receive at the end of the year, which is sort of like a Christmas bonus. By law in Mexico, it's 15 days, but usually the church gives you around 40 days when you work for them. Also, another benefit that it's offering in Mexico, it's food vouchers. Um, they are given monthly, and the church usually gives you like twice as much as what the law requires. Another benefit, really good benefit that you have working for the church are the saving funds. So this is you give a certain percentage of your salary, and the church matches whatever whatever you whatever you put in. So per se, if you put 500 pesos per month, they give another 500 per month, and at the end of the year you get 12,000 pesos instead of 6,000 pesos. So it's a really good help at the end of the year because you get the savings funds and the bonus. Another benefit that you get is you get private medical insurance. So I think the what it was when I used to work for the church, it was about 1,200,000 pesos, which is a lot of money, and that is per case. So it doesn't accumulate for 3 or 4 cases or sicknesses that you have. Each per each each sickness or each case has that it's top at $1,200,000 pesos, which is really good as well. Um, the responsibilities as a seminary teacher, it's just teach seminary, right? But it is not just that. You have to teach with the spirit. You have to prepare a lot. You have to be in constant companionship with the Holy Ghost in order to be an effective teacher. Um, it is it is great to work for the church. The requirements that a seminary teacher has, or to be a seminary teacher in Mexico, it's they they require you to have a bachelor's degree, and it doesn't matter what bachelor's degree you have. You just have to hold one. You do have to have experience, or it's better if you have experience working with teenagers or young adults in the church. And but you do have to take some classes and workshops in order to become a seminary teacher, and you have to do these workshops or classes before you start your process as a seminary teacher. Um, the salary range in Mexico for a seminary teacher is around 20,000 pesos. Sorry, uh, just to put it in perspective, a regular house in Mexico, for bedrooms, um, living room, kitchen, dining room, two restrooms, is around between 4 and 6,000 pesos. So earning 20,000 pesos a month, it's not really that bad, you know. It's a really good salary to have in Mexico. This is for an entry position, whereas when you are experienced and you have been working for the church for some years, you can get between 30,000 to 50,000 pesos. Um, my wife's mission president was a seminary teacher in Mexico, and he was earning around 50,000 pesos a month. So it is really good money. Um, uh, it is to work for the church is it's amazing because um, you not only get the opportunity to work in a church setting, but like everything that you get to help you spiritually, it's amazing. For example, um, you have firesides with church leaders, with area 70s, with apostles. Every semester that's gonna start, you have to be there before, like 2 weeks before the semester starts, working on your class preparation, and a week before you start, you have to you have to attend this teachers prep uh, course for the beginning of the semester. And I mean, you have to be there like for 6 days, and it's really spiritual. You know, you not only study secular things that you would teach your students, but also a lot of spiritual. They try to get you ready spiritually for the next semester, for to be a help for those kids. Um, to work for the church is really demanding also, and it's for example, when before I started working for the church, I had to go through first 5 different interviews with different coordinators, principals, directors, and then when I was given the okay by all the academic department, I had to go with an interview with the CES coordinator in Mexico, and then when he gave the okay, I had to go with Area 70 for another interview. You know, and when they gave the okay, I was okay to start teaching. When my permanent contract was going to be issued, I had to go again with an interview with everybody plus this Area 70. And when the Area 70 approved me, they sent my papers to Salt Lake to be approved by the church educational board. So, I mean, it's something, right? But it's really rewarding. You know that you are trusted by the Lord to take care of of his children, and that's a really good experience. I really miss working for the church, and so after I get this degree, I hope I can go back and work for this Academia Juarez school.